Hey guys, it's Sonya Ellis with the L.A.B Med Spa located here in Southlake, Texas. And listen, I've seen a trend. We've seen a trend in the spa this year. We've seen a trend with our patients this year, and the cost of living has just really gone up a lot. And some people aren't able to afford as many of their aesthetic treatments as they've done in the past. And so I want to give you two little tips and tricks that I've done. Not that I need to save the money, but like I just got tired of spending the money. As girls, we have a lot of maintenance, Um, I can just tell you some of mine. Hair. I get microblading on my eyebrows. I have a eyeliner tattoo. I have lip blushing. I used to get my lash extensions done every 2 weeks, and it would be about $200 every 2 weeks, and I would have to lay there for an hour and a half, and it just didn't fit my lifestyle anymore. I travel a lot. I train a lot. We're at conferences a lot. We love to go on trips. We love to go internationally. Sometimes we're gone for 3 weeks, and lashes only last about 2 weeks. So one of the things I did was, just started doing myself because it was really hard to make that appointment, get into that lash appointment, lay down, your eyes are closed. I would try and listen to podcasts and do something valuable while I was there, but it was a lot of my time. Obviously I own a med spa here in the Southlake area, and so I get Botox, I get fillers, I get laser, I use medical grade skincare products. Those are kind of my top ones. I get threads, PDO threads placed in my face to lift the tissues. And then nails. Nails take us a long time as well, don't they? So about every 2 weeks, I'm in the nail salon, and that is another about $200, and that is my pedicure, and I get usually a gel or a dip nail put on every 2 weeks. And so it can just get quite expensive, and that doesn't count if we're going to get a spray tan. That doesn't count if we have a personal trainer. If we're getting a food delivery from healthy food delivery, we do home fresh here at the house, and so it gets delivered weekly, and it's a healthy home cooked meal that we can do by ourselves. And so that's what we particularly do. I mean, the cost of eggs, the cost of gas right now, everything is just really expensive, and we understand that as your aesthetic provider. So I want to give you two tips of what I do to kind of take a little bit of that burden off of my self-care. It actually costs me way less money, and I'm spending way less time, which is more valuable to me than the money. It's the time of sitting there and getting that service provided, and then the money it costs in order to get that service. And so the first one I want to talk to y'all about today is lashes. You notice I don't have my lashes on right now. And so I'm going to give you my favorite lashes. I don't care if y'all get these or if you get a different brand, but I love these. And so these I found on Amazon. I've tried a lot of different kind. I started with Lashify, and I found it to be a little bit too expensive for what it was. And then if I needed lashes quickly, it was really, I had to order them online and wait for them to get home. And, what if I forgot to order? It just ended up being too much. So these, I just keep an extra set in my closet at all times in case I'm running out. But literally what I found is I've gotten my lashes down to $15 a month, and it takes me 15 minutes weekly. I could get them to last longer than weekly. I just don't find it valuable for me. So you make that decision for yourself. I've seen some girls be able to keep their lashes on for 2 weeks. You do you, boo. Obviously, I'm doing something wrong. I get to keep them on for about a week, but that's about when I want to change them anyway. I wash my hair about every 3 days, and so they get through 2 washes and a week's worth of stuff. So I just replace them normally every Monday. And then the glue that I use is this one, and it's also from Amazon. And the reason I got this one is somebody just told me it was really good. The only other one that I've tried, if you don't want to order off of Amazon, if you're just not a fan, at CVS and Walgreens, they have this brand. It's called Seamless. Fabulous brand. And it's really good. And I used to use this brand and their lashes before I switched to the Amazon ones. So I'm just going to show y'all how quick and easy this is to get lashes on in 15 minutes. And then you guys can make your own decision. But like if you're still laying there for an hour and a half getting lash extensions put on, wake up. And if you're spending that $200, I know it's gotten cheaper because there's cheaper places. But obviously, it's my eyes. I need my eyes for my job. And so I always go to really high quality places. And so mine is typically about $200 every 2 weeks. And that's for a full set because they wouldn't stay on me for very long. So let's get started. So look how easy that was. They're all on. I'm now going to crimp them down with my special tool. And that's going to last me a good week. So the mascara that you put on first is sticky. You don't have to let it, dry, or I don't have to let it get too tacky before I put my lashes on. But I mean, look at this. Oh my God. Look at that, you guys. So beautiful. I get so many compliments on my lashes every single week. And that literally, I don't even know how long that took me. Not even 5 minutes. So I say 15 minutes. It's probably even less. The video right now says 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And I'm even stopping to talk to you guys. So definitely, if you guys are still laying down for an hour and a half getting lashes done, think again. I'm just saying, just think about it. All right, let's do the other side. Looky there, all done. So another 4 minutes and 26 seconds. And that's me like making sure I'm going slow, making sure y'all see the whole process. I can actually probably get it done faster. So I'd say all in all, by the time I clean off my old lashes, by the time I put on the new set, probably a good 15 minutes. And that's once a week. So I will tell you what my favorite combination is. Now, I will change up the combination as I get low on lashes. I'm going to just show y'all one that I've already done a lot with. And so as you can see, you're going to have some leftover lashes, but these come in 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So what I like is I like more of like a cat eye because that's what looks best on my particular eye shape. I would suggest that you play with these. Maybe you don't want it to be this dramatic. Maybe you want to use these smaller lashes up top. But can you imagine? So I've already used this lash case twice. Twice I've already used it. Can you imagine how long this case is going to last me? And I want to say it's like $15 on Amazon. I can't remember the price. I will try to find that for you guys and I will post it here in this video. But this is going to last me a really long time. And I like a 16 on the outside. Then I go with the 15. Then I go with the 14, the 13, the 12, and then the 11. So I like 6 on mine. That is how, so everybody's going to be different. What if you have shorter eyes? You're not going to be able to get on 6, and that's okay. You're going to have to find out what works best with you, your eye shape, and your face. What if you have a wider eye set than I do? What if you don't want a cat eye? What if you want them to be long on the sides and then shorter in the middle? I mean, I've seen it all. I don't know what to tell y'all about that. I just know what I like, and I'm just letting y'all know this is it. It's fabulous. It's going to save so much time. It's going to save so much money. And then what do you think I want you to do with that money? Come in, girl. Get your Botox, get your filler, get your laser, get your medical grade skincare. Do your own lashes. Do your own nails. We'll talk about it. Okay, the last thing that I need to teach you guys is the seal. Okay, so there's one side that says bond, there's one side that says seal. And so after about 3 days or so, I'm going to put some seal on so that my lashes will be fresh all week. So what I do is I have 2 of these. If y'all notice, the one that I crimp with has the plastic on it so that it doesn't get stuck to my lashes. This is the one that I use to put my seal on with. And I have to clean it every once in a while because the seal makes it sticky. So let's take our seal out and see, it looks completely different. It's clear. And we're just going to put that on the inside. So see how I'm putting that in between? There you go. And then it's so simple. And only do the base. If you do the whole lash, it makes it look wet. Now, if you like that look, I mean, I guess go for it. I do not want my lashes to look wet all the time. So I only do the base of the lash. And then it's just going to dry clear and it's going to be fine. I do buy some lash adhesive glue and I keep it with me at all times in case one of my lashes falls off. Let's say I'm out in public and I don't have time to go home, put on new lashes. You want to be able to take that lash, put on a little glue, put that lash back on, and go on about your business. It hasn't happened to me really yet out in public. It's happened, at home. I've wanted to keep the lashes on for maybe one more day or something, so I'll use the lash adhesive. But other than that, this is all I do. So let's do the other side. All right, that's it. I'm done. Quick and easy. And now my lashes will last a full week. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Just trying to save y'all a buck out here. And time. It's going to save a lot of time. That's what I'm doing it for. All right, good luck, guys.